usually you don't even borrow to pay interest, because normally when you borrow to pay the principal, it's known as zero financing. So it's like refinancing. But that's what the interest. Because you borrow to do some project, it must pay for itself. So if you look at our borrowing, over 60% of the borrowing went into capital expenditure, critical infrastructure. If you look at President Kufuor's borrowing, less than 50% went into capital expenditure. In fact, in 2019, when they borrowed most, 2.4 billion thereabout cedis was used to finance free SHS. So they're happy. You've paid parents' school fees. But the following year, you have to start paying the interest. The money is just not available. So it started catching up. So interest payment is moved from 10 billion when we're living. Now we are doing about 44 billion. Amortization is going through the roofs. And like Bright said, in 2019, when we exited the IMF program, we programmed to pay about 5 billion amortization. We ended up paying 11 billion. What that means is that the investors were not convinced. Because when you program to pay 5 billion and you end up paying 11 billion, then you must go to the reserves or you must borrow more to pay, because that means that there's a run on you. And in 2019, I'm just trying to distinguish the issue pre-COVID and COVID.
Post-COVID.
So 2019, the cedi depreciated by almost 13%, about double the depreciation in 2016. That should tell you something. If the cedi depreciated by 13%, it means there's a run. And in Ghana, we have domestic and public debt. In the US, domestic and public debt is based on nationality, because they deal with dollars. Ghana is based on currency. So when you have cedis, we classify that as domestic. But within that domestic, Franklin Templeton and all those people, we borrowed dollars and converted it into cedis. But when you pay the interest rate of about 19.5% on $2.5 billion cedi equivalent, and you pay it every semi-annually, when they take that money, they then go to Bank of Ghana in 2019. They say, $1. Because we want to convert that cedis to dollars. So the real situation started showing in 2019. Then the deficit. You were reporting deficits